Seiko Presage, cocktail time. We're going to talk about where Seiko went wrong with this watch and why I still love it on this episode of It's always time. Kind of one. Hello everyone, welcome to Average Joe Watch Reviews, where we do more than just reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Seiko Presage cocktail time. So, grab yourselves a cocktail, maybe a Duff, maybe a Yingling. Whatever your drink of choice is, sit down, relax, and enjoy the next few minutes as I explain to you why this may be one of the best dress watches under $500, and also, what is the major flaw with this watch that you need to watch out for? So, with no further ado, let's just dive into the full review. Alright, so here is the Seiko Presage Automatic, and let me tell you, this is probably the nicest dial in my collection. It's a stunner. I mean, look how intricate it is and how it just plays off the light. It is just absolutely just a gorgeous dial. And that's not where it ends. I mean, look at the indices, how multifaceted they are. They actually capture the light very, very nicely because of the fact that they have different angles to them. So Seiko did a really, really nice job on this piece. And you take a look at the dolphin hands. Again, it actually plays along with those indices very, very nicely. We do get a blue second hand, and I like the little diamond there. Again, playing off of the diamonds that you see throughout the dial. At the bottom of the dial, you do see Made in Japan, and then you have the number, the serial number 4R35, which is also right there on the rotor, 4R35B. And since we're back here, they've got the gold rotor and they've got the cutouts, and this is just such a marvelous piece. And I'm actually going to do a video in the future, so if you're not here subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and also click that notification bell, because I'm going to compare this watch to my Tissot Lilac Powermatic 80. Because they're in the same price range, in the $400 to $500 range, I think it's going to be a fair comparison because they're both luxury watches, and I think it would be a very interesting comparison indeed. But today we're going to focus in on this one here. So we do get a date wheel, which is framed in that polished silver. It's boxed, and we do have a white color or date wheel. And we do get the applied logo here at the 12 o'clock position, and then we get the printing on the bottom here at the 6 o'clock Presage Automatic. But I mean, I can't stop moving this dial, and you find yourself doing that while this is on the wrist as well, because it's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Now, the elephant in the room is actually what you see here. This is the huge downfall of this watch. Now, I wouldn't let this stop you from buying the watch because of the aftermarket with the different straps. I actually do currently have it on this Straps Co. H-Link Shark Mesh, but this is the strap that it comes with. The blue patent leather, and it just feels cheap. It looks cheap. The only thing that's decent on it is the buckle. All right, the deploying clasp, but I mean, it says Seiko here, and this is supposed to be a calf leather. I mean, it's a joke, guys. As soon as I received it, I took it right off of the strap here. It's that bad, guys. So if there's going to be a downfall of this watch, it's surely this. But as I said, you can just switch it off. And I'm going to show you how the watch looks on each strap. Now, we don't get any lume, which with dress watches, you don't typically get lume. There's not really a necessity for it. I mean, I think because of the cleanliness of this dial, I think that would actually interfere with the faceted and the multi-dimensional look of the handset and the indices here. But we get polishing all throughout. I would have liked to have seen some brushing on this piece, just for some contrast. I think there's too much of the polish, but I don't know. I'd like to hear what you guys think down below on that piece, because I mean, for me, I like to see contrast, especially with case finishing. You know, whether it was maybe on the side some brushing, but I mean, that's just, again, I'm just nitpicking here. We do get a signed crown, and we do get that coin edge. Now, another negative I'm going to bring up is you see where the crown meets the case. There's this little gap there, and it just looks a little unfinished to me. I wish that this really didn't. It just looks kind of like the crown doesn't belong on this case and vice versa. It kind of looks like an afterthought. As we pull the crown out, you could see that it just never looks like it's fully in, right? And I've noticed that on the other ones as well. So here's some winding action. Very, very smooth. Signed crown. This is a hand winding hacking movement, as you could see. And we're going to work on the date change here, and we're going to change right at, man, doesn't get much better than that, 12:02. Very, very nice. And the power reserve, I'm also going to put down below. I'm thinking 40, 42, but I'm going to put that down below for you guys just to give you an exact number. Let's take some measurements of this piece here and show you what we're looking at here size-wise. We're at a 40 millimeter, which is a great size. In my opinion, I wouldn't want this any larger. We're getting a 12 millimeter in case thickness. Our lug width, we're gonna do it this way here. We're getting right at a 20 millimeter, which is a nice, again, you can have multiple different straps. Glad I didn't go with a 21 because, man, when you have a strap like this, you definitely want to have a nice lug width so that you can try out different straps. And then our lug to lug is, let's take a look. Our lug to lug is right at a 47, so really nice dimensions. I'm going to put each strap on, and I'm going to show it to you on the wrist. Alright, so here it is on that blue patent leather. It's just, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think down below? I really find this strap laughable, and it's just not my thing. It doesn't seem like it belongs on this watch. It just doesn't feel, it feels like a plastic. I mean, it doesn't, I know like patent leather has a certain look, but I just don't feel like Seiko executed this very well. So there it is on the blue leather on my 7-inch wrist. It does fit very nicely. Good presence on the wrist. Let me show it to you on the shark mesh. This is my personal favorite pairing, and this is what it basically is on all the time. But I'm going to show you a couple other pairings just so I give you guys some variety, and I'm going to have you guys vote down below to see which one you like the best. So let's move on to the next one. So here it is on a distressed Strapsco, like a canvas free. This one is more of a kind of dressed down look. You know what? I actually forgot that I had this strap. This is actually from another Seiko that I sold. And I sold that Seiko on another strap on purpose because I like this one a lot for this watch. I think it goes very, very well. What do you guys think? All right, so there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the full review of the Seiko Presage. As I stated, the leather strap is garbage.
I'm all
It's where it belongs. Run it over a few times. Look, you guys can buy any strap in the world, 20 bucks, 30 bucks. And here, I mean, I got it on a leather. It looks good on, this thing's a strap monster. I mean, this thing looks good on a lot of different straps, depending on the occasion. I find this watch to be very versatile. You could actually put this on a different, like a rubber strap even, and have a jean and t-shirt type of watch. You can make this very formal, put it on a leather. You can put it on a bracelet. Love that about this watch. I didn't mention anything about the water resistance, but it's nothing to write home about. And again, it's a dress watch, so if you're diving with this thing or going in the pool, shame on you. So that's my 2 cents. I hope you guys keep the change, and always remember that there's always time to be kind to one another. Please take care of each other, and I'll see you guys next time on Average Joe Watch Reviews. God bless, my friends.